Checking back in with the Black and Gold Network here at the basketball tip-off luncheon. Coach, the lights are on, the cameras are here. It's getting more and more close to real.
It's definitely getting real, and this is what we've been waiting for. You know, you step onto the court every day, you have practice, the energy level is really high. We've been really competitive, but you're just really wanting that game against somebody else, and we have that this Sunday. So, you know, having the tip-off luncheon and then having our first game on Sunday against Wisconsin Lutheran, I just really think that, you know, we're ready and we're excited to be moving in this direction now.
Absolutely. So speaking of first game on the court, obviously you guys have been practicing for a while. You know, anything standing out for you so far in the preseason?
Yeah, a few things actually. Our conditioning level is tremendous. I definitely have to give props to our strength coach, Ron Thompson, for getting our players into really good shape. You know, last year when we came in, we wanted to be a transition team, but we weren't ready to be a transition team. Now I feel like we are ready. And so instead of it being in practice where we're just gasping for air and hoping to make it through a drill, we're actually able to stand up, get the details of the drill, and really learn from it. So it's been a joy to be on the court and be in this competitive environment. The energy is really high. I know I've said that a couple times, but it's been really fun to practice. We've had chest bumps in practice and yelling in people's faces, and it's been a whole different atmosphere. And I think that, you know, our players are ready to make a mark in our league and hopefully move our way up. It starts with non-conference, though, so we've got a big test ahead of us before that.
So starting year number 2 for you. You just graduated 2 seniors last year. You returned 3 of your starting 5 from last year. You got to feel good about that.
Yes, definitely do. And they're very versatile. They're all very different players. You know, Angela can score in a variety of different ways, and she also leads our point and was at the top of the assist board in our conference. And so having her run the point and mentoring some of our younger point guards has been a huge help for us in year 2. And then you have Ashley Green, who is that versatile inside-outside player. She can do a little bit of both. I think she causes a lot of teams problems because how are you going to defend her? Are you going to guard the 3 or are you going to guard her off the bounce? And then you got Emily, who, I mean, what more can you say? When you have a 3-point shooter like that, you just got to find her the ball. But all 3 of them have been striving to work on their defense as well. And it's funny because I actually had Ashley in a meeting earlier in the season, and I said, what do you guys think that, you know, we need to get better at? And Ashley said, I think we need to work on our defensive more. And she's like, I don't know if my team is going to like me for saying that. But and we've really made it a focus, and they've had fun doing it, and they've been really competitive at it as well.
Speaking of the 3-point shot, you used it as quite a weapon last season. School records for 3-pointers made, 3-pointers attempted. Obviously, we're not going to just go away from that this season.
No, it's definitely still a major part of our game. I mean, you can't get rid of something that has been so dominant. But our posts have really done a great job of stepping up, and we have, you know, an inside presence this year. Janice Swapshire, Aviana Young, they've really focused on getting better in the post, and so you'll see us going to the post a lot more. You'll see us running plays for them and options for them, and I'm looking forward to watching them beast in the paint a little bit more this year. So we've kind of added that inside-outside game. So it'll be a little different than last year, but we'll definitely still be firing them up.
So the league released the preseason polls in all conference teams yesterday. Green Bay at the top again. They've earned that spot. So until someone knocks them off, but they return a team that's not quite as experienced as in teams past. You know, how do you guys feel about the Horizon League this year?
I think it's going to be extremely competitive. I envision a lot of close games in the league, not just with us, but I think with all the teams across the board. I think it's going to be a battle until the finish. You know, Green Bay they are the top of our league. They have proven that. Coach Borthseth and Coach Blount before that, they just really set a precedence for, you know, getting the right recruits in there and building a culture and a system. Something that I think a lot of the teams in our league are striving to do. So I obviously they're the top, but you've got Wright State, you've got Youngstown State, you've got Detroit. You know, you go across the board, there's a lot of teams that are ready to compete, and I think that we're one of those teams. I mean, like I said, we've been competitive. We're in really great shape. And if we play the type of basketball that we want to play, I'm hoping that we will also be at the top of that league.
Well, excellent. Season opener, always special. But for you, against the Badgers, you know, is that a little more extra special for you?
Yeah, you know, I haven't had time to really think about that as much because I've really focused on Wisconsin Lutheran. They're a team that's predicted to win their conference again, and they play so incredibly hard. And I keep telling our players, if we don't match that toughness, it's going to be a long night on Sunday. But, you know, when you do sit down and think about playing the Badgers, I think it's great that they're willing to come and play us on our home court and really do that home and home. You know, sometimes you have the bigger teams that don't want to go to the mid-majors, and we're just excited. We're excited to play against somebody else, whether it's the Badgers, whether it's Marquette, whoever it is. We're just excited to go against somebody whose jersey doesn't say Milwaukee for a change in practice. And I know we're going to bring everything that we can to that game, and hopefully we'll be able to pull out a victory.
Well, sounds good. Everyone's excited for the start of the season. Thanks for your time today, and obviously, good luck.
Thank you.